children and viewers. Welcome back to day 4 of World of Crafts with Madelynn, Madelynn. Today we are crafting a lovely Luna moth mosaic. The crafting materials you'll find in your VBS day 4 crafting packet include this Luna moth outline, a piece of green tissue paper, a piece of brown tissue paper, a piece of black yarn, 2 large googly eyes, and a glue stick. From around your house, you'll need to gather a pair of scissors and then a hole punch if you have one. Number 1 in creating our lovely Luna moth is to cut out our outline. And it doesn't have to be perfect, just however you want. This, like yesterday with our ladybug craft, is a lovely time to think of calming things that bring you joy. Here is our finished Luna moth outline. A mosaic is a piece of art that has several different little pieces that make up the whole. So for our Luna moth mosaic today, we're going to use our tissue paper as the little pieces. And to do so, we'll need to rip off little pieces about this size and place them onto our Luna moth. So go ahead and join me in ripping off little pieces of our green tissue paper. So as you can see, I've ripped up a bunch of little pieces of green tissue paper and placed them approximately where I want them. An important thing to note when you are covering your Luna moth preliminarily is to not cover the body of a Luna moth because those in real life are white. So we're going to leave the body of our Luna moth white. The next step in our Luna moth mosaic is to glue down all these little pieces that we have placed using our glue stick. So go ahead and take one piece at a time, place some glue on the Luna moth outline, and then place your piece of green tissue paper. And then keep doing that until all the pieces of tissue paper have been glued down. So now, as you can see, I have glued all my tissue paper onto the wings of our Luna moth, and it's looking quite fabulous. But the next step in our craft is to create the little circles using the brown tissue paper because Luna moths have these brown circles in their wings. So take a piece of brown tissue paper and tear out a small piece to represent the brown circle. You'll need 4 pieces of tissue paper. And now you can glue each piece down using your glue stick. So now we have our Luna moth patterning. The second to last step in our Luna moth craft is to glue on our googly eyes. So take your glue stick and place glue in the eye shapes on your outline. It's probably a good idea to place a little more glue than you usually would to make sure the googly eyes stay on. And then just take your googly eyes and place them in the outline and press them down. And look how adorable your Luna moth is. The last step in our Luna moth craft today is to take a hole punch and punch a hole at the top of the outline, and then take the piece of yarn that was in your VBS craft packet, thread it through the hole, make them even on both sides, and simply tie a knot in the yarn. And now you are able to hang your Luna moth mosaic in a window or on a fridge or maybe on a doorknob. Before you hang your Luna moth craft in your designated area, take time to really get to know your Luna moth and decide a lovely name for it. I think I shall name mine Horace. I've chosen to hang my Luna moth in the window, and when I look at it, it brings me such peace. Thank you so much for joining me today in creating a calming Luna moth. Make sure you come back tomorrow for our last day of Virtual VBS. Bye!